What's up guys, I hope you've had an amazing week so far. Firstly, thank you so much to everyone who watched my first video. Thank you so much for all the support, all the love, and especially to those of you guys who actually shared it. It means the world to me. But on another note, I'm so excited for today. I have so much fun things planned for today. Number one, I've got to fill up my car with petrol. Number two, I've got to send and answer emails. And if that doesn't make you excited, number three, I've got to fix my shower and take out the trash. And even better news is I'm taking you guys along with me. But anyways, before we get into all the fun activity for today, I need some coffee.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? I'm making coffee.
But that's my vase.
But I don't have a Chemex. All the cool YouTubers have Chemexes to make their coffee. Am I creative? Are you creative? Are we all creative? This is something that actually really interests me so much, and I think we sometimes have a bit of a warped image of what creativity actually is. Firstly, what is creativity? The dictionary says that creativity is the use of imagination or original ideas to create something, otherwise known as inventiveness. So yesterday, just for fun, I went on Instagram and I asked you guys, how would you describe creativity? And I got some cool answers. The first one is from Lesedi. It says that it is undefinable and uncontrollable. The next one is from Real Masterman. I think this is quite cool. It says creativity is intelligence having fun. The next one is from Lunga. It says it is reflecting the different parts of God's creation. I love that. This next one is from Josh. It says that creativity is being human. Everything we do involves creativity. Sue-Ann says that it is expressing yourself in different forms. Naftali Buerta, I take it it's probably Natalie Buerta. If your name is Naftali, I'm sorry. But it says that it is the driving force within you that through bringing something new into existence finds a release. That's hectic. Junior Buerta commented that it is your own unique way to communicate, express yourself, or solve a problem. Geti, shout out to Geti, I love you bro. Geti says it is being innovative, always being able to come up with new ideas and solutions to problems. And then my favorite one of all from Naledi, it says Kanye West. Creativity is Kanye West. Video done. But before we carry on with the rest of this video, I've got to do that first extremely exciting thing today and go fill up my car with petrol. What would you say it means to be creative?
Everything I say. Oh, well, this is creativity as well. What I'm doing here, it's creativity. It's
good.
part of art, man.
Yeah. I just stopped at a random place at Naval Hill in Bloemfontein. I don't know if it's safe, but I hope it is. I'm taking a chance, but check out where I am. Pretty much see the whole city from here. What I wanted to say is the purpose of this video is not at all, you know, me having all the answers of what creativity is and how to get better at it. Rather, I want to kind of open it up as a discussion with you guys. The sad thing for me is that there's this stereotype around creativity and what a creative person should be. And many people think that to be creative, you know, you have to know how to draw or how to paint or how to play an instrument. You have to be an artist, where actually creativity is so much more in depth than that. I want to tell you guys a bit of a story. In high school, I had this friend, and this guy was like a creative genius. Like everything this guy did was just a work of art. And You know, if I'm honest with you guys, a lot of times I was inspired by the things that he did, but there were some times where I felt a little bit insecure and even a little bit inferior. And I started questioning, you know, am I really creative? And I would look at this guy and I was thinking, man, if I can't do the things that he does and do them as well as he does, I must not be creative. It wasn't until I realized that creativity is different for each and every one of us. It's not just to do with your skill or your talent or the resources that you have available, but so much more about your ability to think outside of the box, your ability to be inventive and to solve problems in your own unique way. You know, none of us on planet Earth are the same. All of us are unique in our own special way, and I think God made us like that for a reason, and that's freaking awesome. Two people might look at the same thing and see a completely different outcome. Speaking of solving problems, this is my third USB-C adapter. And as you can see, for those of you guys who have wondered, it is wrapped in tin foil. For some reason, when I plug it in, the internet on my computer doesn't work, so I had to wrap it in tin foil so that the internet works. For some reason, I read it on Google and it works now. But if any of you guys know of one that I don't have to do that, I would seriously appreciate it. This chair is so squeaky. I think that is the heart of what it means to be creative. It's in finding and discovering who you are. What makes you different to everyone else around you? What makes you unique? Find out what it is that you have to offer and then work at that thing. Better yourself at that thing rather than comparing yourself to other people and wishing you had what they had or wishing you could do what they can do. So for those of you guys who watched my first video, you'll remember that I had a bit of an accident with my wheel. As you can see over there, that's how my normal wheel should look, but the wheel randomly broke out of nowhere and this is how it looks now. But I have these new pairs that are supposed to make you skate better or like lock into grinds or rails easier, but I want to keep those for later. I'm just going to use one of these old spare wheels because I really want to go skate, so I don't really want to spend my whole day putting in wheels. But I know a lot of you guys thought that today was only going to be filling up my car and answering emails. Didn't think it was going to get this exciting, did you? This is exciting. Just to kind of continue with what I was saying, I think it's so cool that we all are so different. And just as much as what the painter or the artist is creative, so can the accountant or the doctor or the businessman be creative. And I think creativity is a skill and an ability that we can harness in any sphere of our work or our influence or whatever. I think maybe specifically for artists, people are maybe making videos or writing songs or doing something where your creativity involves actually producing something for people to see or experience. I think what's so cool is that we all see the world around us in a different way, and when you learn to actually showcase that in the most authentic way possible, that's when you become that creative force. But anyways, the wheel is on. It's not the same color as the others. It's a little bit smaller. I don't think it should be such a problem, but I can't wait to go skate right now, so let's go. So heavy. For those of you guys who don't know where Bloemfontein is, we don't actually have a skate park yet. That's why in my first video I had to drive all the way to Tabanshu to go skate. So if you don't have a skate park, you got to make do with what you have. This is my safety triangle, so cars can at least see me riding in the road. It actually once happened that they didn't, and they drove straight into the rails. I don't want that to happen again. So, this is pretty much what I have to do every time I want to ride skateboard or practice. So I hope you guys feel for me. Those of you guys who have a skate park in your hometown, feel lucky. This is so heavy. This is not good. This will do. I hope. Gotta use some wax. a big part of why I made this video is to encourage you. Maybe you feel like I felt that you aren't creative, or just because you can't do certain things, you aren't as creative as everyone else. I want to tell you today that you are creative in your own way. I really believe that each and every one of us have something special to offer this world, and every moment that you're comparing yourself to other people, trying to be like someone else, or wishing you had the skill or the things that other people had, is a moment that you are stealing what you could offer from the world. I want to end off tonight just with a quote from John Maxwell that says, creativity requires the ability to look stupid. So a message from me to you tonight, go and look stupid. No, a message from me to you tonight is don't be afraid. Wait, that was last week's message. A message from me to you tonight is you are creative.